Hello, YouTube friends and family. This is France from F&J Unique Auto, right here in Dover, Delaware. So today, I decided to make a video since I just renewed my dealer license today, December 13th, 2019. So I decided to make a video. I followed up on all of the questions that people had. I went through the first video that I made when I first got my dealer license, the process I went through to getting my dealer license. And I went through today and I saw all the questions most people had. So I wrote them down. I wrote all the questions down. So I'm going to answer them one by one and see if I can help you guys out. All right. So like I said, today I renewed my dealer license. It's been 2 years and 2.5 years already since I've got my dealer license. Time flies. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. So like I promised, I'm gonna start making more videos because when I went through the feedbacks or the comments people had, I'm like, dang, that video really helped some people. So that pushed me, that inspired me to make more videos. So from now moving forward, I will make more videos. So like I said, I just renewed my license today. When I first got my dealer license was on the 18th, 2017. So I just renewed it today for December 31st, 2021. And that's my registration for my and dealer tag and dealer number, all that good stuff. Put that on your plate for 2021. So when I decided to do this, I didn't want to do it short. Wasn't I wanted to do it full time and long term. So I'm gonna do this long term. So again, just renew it for another 2 years and keep going. All right, so let's get right to it. So the questions I had, I wrote all the questions people had. I wrote them down to see if I could answer the questions to the best of my ability, to my knowledge. So somebody asks, is there a way of getting a wholesale dealer license if you have a record? Now, I'm not gonna speculate on something that I'm not, I don't know the right answer. But what I was told that if you have a felony, they're going to deny you. Now, can you still get a license, dealer license, under somebody else? Somebody like let's say myself, I already have a dealer license. You can, because I know, being in the business for 2 years now, some change. I've seen some things. You could tweak some things, like I could have a dealer license and somebody have a felony. They can't get one, so I can put that person under me, so they could buy cars under F&J. You know what I'm saying? Or I could buy cars for them, and they could, sell the cars, teach a person the process. And I know a lot of guys who's doing it that way. They can't get their license, they have felony, so they go under somebody else. So you still get the same. You still get to go to the auction. You still get to buy cars, but the person that's on the business, they probably gonna handle the paperwork. So that's one. That's the way I know. But I don't know what kind of felony or what kind of record. What's on your record? I don't know what kind. I don't know if they pick and choose what kind of record or felony that they choose to deny you or approve. So I don't know that, but I know you can go under somebody else who's already in the business to, buy cars and sell cars. All right. So the next question is, with a wholesale, you can only sell to dealers, right? Okay. So like I said, it's been 2.5 years. Yes. With wholesale, you can only sell to dealers, local dealers, and you can sell at auctions. You can sell at I've sold cars at Manheim in Baltimore. I've sold cars at Manheim, New Jersey, and I've sold cars right here in Delaware because I have a public auctions here called Delaware Auto Exchange auction on Thursday nights. I sell my cars through them, and I sell my cars in Lincoln. There's another auctions on Tuesday night. Now, when they say you cannot sell to the public, when I'm like, all right, let's be honest. They don't want you to sell to like a person out in the street, right? Because I feel like they just want the auction to make money, this person to make money. Because let's think about it. When you sell a car to the auctions, who's buying it? The public, right? The public is buying the car, or the dealer's buying the car. So now you're paying the auction a fee for selling your car through them. So I feel like it's the same thing. If I was to sell a car to a person in the street, and or that person go to the auction, buy my car through the auction, and like that. So that's still selling to the public in my eyes, if you really think about it. But yes, you can only sell to dealers, and you can only sell to auctions. So Manheim, public auctions, and yeah, and local dealers. Now I'm gonna being in the business, I've seen the way they do some things. The dealers, how they do some things. Now, as a wholesaler, I cannot sell to the public. But if you have a good retailer, you can give them your car, you can sell them your car, and they could sell it to the public. I cannot hand the person the title. Let me see. Like if I have the title. 1 second. So I have this title from Baltimore. If I was to sell this car to a person, I cannot sell it and give him this title. If you give the person this title just like this with the reassignment and they go to DMV, you're in trouble. So you cannot do that. So you can sell it to a local dealer, and the dealer could sell it to the person, which is the public. So a way you can do it. That's the way you can do it. So yes, you cannot sell to the public, only auctions and other dealers. Next questions. What do you mean by criminal background? That's this one I just inserted, so I don't know exactly which one, but you can go under somebody else. Wholesale versus retail. Now I've done wholesale for 2.5 years now. I see the pros. I see the con. Me eventually I'm gonna go retail, but before I go retail, that's something I really make sure I'm ready for, because I have a couple people that retail it could be headaches. Right now, as a wholesale, right now I have about 35 cars. I have 35 cars, trying to get at least 60 by tax time. We're in December 13th. So by tax, January, early February, I want to have at least 60 cars in stock, which is ready to go every week and still get more. So wholesale, you can only sell to the auctions and public and local dealers, right? Well, retail, that's where the money is. The money is there because I've done some research. I've done research that when retail, you can make some money having the retail, because you can't make money with temporary tags. By somebody would buy a car, you sell them a T tag, and as a wholesale, let's say I buy a car that I'm selling it for 3,000. If I was retail, I would sell that car for like 55 or 3,000. And if you get somebody approved, you get your check right then and there. And you get just wherever the person get approved from, you send them the title. So the person paid them, but you get your check that day. So that's good. And one thing I know I will not do when I go retail is buy here, pay here. I don't want to deal with the headache. People will tell you a good story, trust me, even now I get stories about how single moms and they got 3 kids. Can I do give you a side story so you could give them a good deal. So me, I will not do buy pay here, because people will tell you the good story once they get their car and in their possessions, and you probably won't. They might make 1 or 2 payments. After that, they go ghost on you. Then you gotta go find them, and if you have to repo the car, and you gotta pay the repo man to find the car. I don't want to go through that. Cash, or you get approved, and I'm done with it. Move on. All right. So Okay, next question is, do the inspector actually come to your house? Yes. The inspector from DMV call you. They have an appointment with you. They come to your house and they check if you have. They have a checklist to see if you have everything that you need to have to be a dealer or to pass. So what they ask you to have, just have them. A cabinet, a desk, a phone, uh, your city license, and everything they have in the application. Just have that, so you should be good. But they will come to your house. They're just not gonna ask you over the phone. They will come to your house to make sure you have that. Next question: how much a dealer plate is? Today I renewed my dealer license. I did it for 2 years. For 2 years for 2021. So it's $10 per year. It's not the where you spend the money at is your insurance. Because to get your dealer plate, you gotta show proof of insurance. Because the business insurance is high. So that's where you spend the money. The plate is not the money. Because I could go DMV. If I call my insurance right now, I said I want to get 5 tags. So my insurance gonna go high. They're gonna put 5 on my insurance, 5 plates. So I just take my 5 plates to DMV, and I have to increase showing more bill of sales. Because if you get 1 plate, you only gotta show them 5 bill of sales. If you get 2 plates, you gotta show 11, and so on. But I have enough. I have enough right here, so to show. All right. So next question is how you can only sell to the public. I'll just explain that. How's your business doing since you got your license? Since I've got my license, I think I've done good. Okay. So this is all the bill of sales from 2019. I counted them, went to them. So it was about 85 to 85, and I did about 99. 99,000. So that's all these. That's not counting these. So about 2019 sold about 80 cars. 80 cars. So it's not bad. If you're making $1,000 profit on a car, and or $800 on a car, $500 on a car, that's way more. When I was working at Amazon, I was making $1,600 every 2 weeks. That's $800 every $1,600 a month. That's $800 every 2 weeks. But if I'm selling, my average monthly is 7 to 8. I think that's okay. That's better than I was doing working for somebody else. So I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I will do better, but I'm doing okay. Selling probably 8 to 10 cars a month. It's not bad. And since receiving your license, yeah, that's the same question. I would like to get my wholesale license. So can I get so I can get cars? Somebody said I would like to get my wholesale license so I can get cars and rent them. Okay, I don't think you. Maybe you can, maybe you cannot. So I'm not sure. Do not quote me on this. Now, if you when you become a dealer license, a dealer, you go get a car. When you buy the car from Manheim or CarMax, that car is not tagged, right? When you put your dealer plate on it, now it belongs to you. If something was to happen, you get into an accident, by your plate, your company, your insurance will cover that. But you cannot just rent it out. Now, if you want to rent it out, I think it will be another business. Now, what you can do is you can put that car under your personal name, and then you can rent it out. Get it insured. It cannot be insured under your business. So I could get a car right now. I have a BMW. If I wanted to rent it out, I'll have to get a tag for 2 years in Delaware under my personal name, not FNJ Unique Auto, but my name, Franz, right? Then I can rent it out. But you cannot get a car from the auctions. Then you say I'm gonna rent it out, and I think that would not be good, renting a car out to a person, because this is your business. You don't want to just give it to any stranger. So you could do it that way. Buy the car, then put it under your personal name, which means you have to go find a retail, like you buying the, basically you have to sell it to them, and you sell them the car, then you buy the car from them to be able to put it under your name. Yeah, I know it's a, like if I have a car right now, I cannot just say I'm gonna put it under my name. No, I would have to find a retailer shop, like sell it to them, then they resell it to me. Then I could take it to the DMV, so I could put it under my name. So that way, that's one way you could do it. And what else? What about parking spaces? Right, I'm doing a wholesale. As a wholesale, you don't need a parking spot or a parking lot or a car lot, I should say. But where do you keep your cars? You can't keep 30 cars in front of your house. Right now, I have probably 35 cars. Where do I keep them? I have three here, and I have 15 at one auctions. I have 20 in Felton, and I have the rest in Lincoln. I divide them. So some week, if I want to run 10 cars Tuesday, I'm gonna run 12 cars in Lincoln. So those cars there, and the cars I have in Felton Thursday, I run 10 or 12 cars in Felton. So, and whatever sale, I pull some from the ones I have already there, or if I want some, I wanna, I think that might sell, cause you the owner, like you like the coach. So I have the best player that you think that could play the game, that could sell that day. That's the ones you pull and put them, you run them. So that's how I do it. That's how I keep my cars, cause they let me keep cars there. So that's where I keep. And if you could rent a little a parking spot, you could put your cars there. I see some dealers do, wholesale do, like a space. They have little gates, surrounded, and they rent the gate, the spot, and they park the cars there. So you could do it that way. All right. Somebody said, "What about you want my email if they want to send me a message?" And yes, I don't get on YouTube every day to check if somebody send me a message, but I check my email. So my email is my first and last name, Franz Altidore28@gmail.com. So that's my first and last name, FRANTZ ALTIDOR28@gmail.com. All right. And how they find if you sell cars, if you got a car, how do they find out if you sell cars? I guess that's what they was trying to, like, before you get your license, when you turn in your application, like if they consider you to give you a license, your dealer license, they're gonna assign an investigator on your, it's like a case in your case. So the job for that investigator is to find out if you sell cars online or Craigslist, MySpace. They, trust me, they're gonna find some. You're gonna find stuff if you do have it. If you have a car on Craigslist, if he's under your name, like they're gonna find it out. How? I don't know. I don't know what kind of stuff they use, but they find it. Cause I was shocked when they denied me. They said, "Is this you?" Yes, and it was me. It was my car, my information, my phone number. So if you have a car, Facebook, Craigslist, whatever, Let Go, and you apply to get your dealer license, delete the account. Then after you get your dealer license, then you can reactivate it. All right. So that's all the questions that I wrote down. And like I said, man, I appreciate all the feedbacks people gave from the first video. I think this video is about to be 19 minutes. So let me hurry up and cut it short, 20. One last thing, like when you get your dealer license, listen, people have approached me, "Hey man, you think I could borrow your dealer tag? Can you?" And I'm thinking, no, you cannot, because listen, would you go to Hertrick Nissan to ask them, "Hey, excuse me, can I use your dealer tag?" You wouldn't do that. So why are you doing it to me? Because you work hard to get your dealer license, so you have to protect it. Because let me tell you something. The one time DMV finding red flags, once they flag you, their eyes gonna stay on you. Because there's a lot of guys that had dealer license, and they lost it because they were doing something illegal or they were doing something wrong. So they got their dealer license taken. So now they want to come trying to ruin yours, which is that's how you feed your family. That's how you know what I'm saying, you eat. So why would you let somebody come mess it up? Like the other day, I'm at the auction. This guy, I see him all the time at the auctions, but never talked to me. And he came up to me and said, you know, you think you can lend me one of your dealer tag because when I buy cars, like he sell cars on the side, I guess. He said when I buy cars, I have to get a temp tag. I was wondering if you let me, you know, give me one of your tag and I just give you some. I'm like, no, man, I can't do that. Cause what happens when you get into an accident with my tag? It's gonna come back on me. So you gotta protect it. It's yours. So you have to protect it. So that's all the questions that I wrote down. And if you have any more questions to this video and I still want me to answer, just write the comments below. Let me know, and I will try my best. Like I said, you could email me, because I'm sorry, I apologize, because this questions was from a while back. You know, like I said, I don't get on YouTube every day to check the messages, but if you send me an email, I'll probably reach back, you know, faster. So once again, it's my boy Franz from FNJ Unique Auto from Dover, Delaware. Yeah. So it's yours, protect it. It's yours, protect it. So don't let nobody come give you the all long stories. I'm sorry, man. You gotta protect it. But you want to let somebody mess up your something you work hard to get? Go ahead. So, all right, I'm out.